pull up the live stream 2.3 PENACONY special program. Let's go. I better hear about Sunday.
Good evening, City of Dreams. All eyes are on the PENACONY Repechage, which is now in its fourth round.
What's that mean?
Waves of remaining competitors are still vying for their shot at victory. Leaving aside Duke Inferno's fiery demise, the family would like to reassure everyone that no contestants have come to harm. That's still the case, right? With the crisis dispelled, only flowers, glory, and rapturous applause await.
She on vacation or something?
A pool party!
It's a pool party.
Miss Acheron, didn't we all agree to the swimsuit dress code? That's not a swimsuit.
Is that what we agreed?
But you...
Albert, can I borrow you?
Jade.
Madam
Jade.
Jade. So, what brings you here?
The corporation is planning to increase the special program budget. Here, it's all in the agreement.
Thank you, Miss Jade. And thank you, RPC. Where do I sign?
Pleasure doing business.
Miss Firefly.
She's very breathy
Hey,
voice.
can you do the transformation thingy? You know what I'm talking about. Now's the perfect time.
This is Summer Game Fest,
Okay,
yeah.
it's just there's a lot of people around.
No problem. If anything goes wrong, just blame your good buddy Albert.
In that case, check out the newest upgrade. I shall.
Yeah, this is weird.
set
Usually
the
they start
seas
this
ablaze.
with a trailer, right? Okay, here we go. I was wondering.
To me, hiding is much easier than being honest. Yet, I still want to try expressing my emotions as any ordinary person would. Forgotten someone, my gray-haired friend? I put a bomb on this ship.
Oh
You
yeah, I
have
was
10
wondering.
minutes to find
What are we gonna do about
Better
these
hurry.
things?
Initiate cleanup. Move forward, ignite. I shall set the seas ablaze.
Man, why is she so much more badass in the suit? Like her personality
Always remember,
changes.
don't leave with any regrets.
In the suit, she's like, gets new confidence.
So now, do you understand what you must give up, Miss Sam? Even from your point,
Ooh.
distant as it may be,
Ooh.
I'm more than capable of keeping you on a tight leash.
Oh my god!
There's no backing out now.
They're really.
For me, or for you.
My script isn't over yet.
They're like, let's make
been a
this
while,
sexiest characters
I
possible.
propose a toast. Since you care so much, speed up the
Good
countdown
lord.
to the future of PENACONY and the universe.
Is Sunday here? Do I need to go through that frame by frame?
Can I interpret this as
I'll
the
do that
next
later.
phase of the simulated universe?
Correction. It's a new subject matter that Dr. Ratio and I have personally agreed on.
Farewell, PENACONY. What a sexy trailer. Oh my goodness. Between Firefly and Jade, it's like they're going out of their way to make people simp. I didn't see any Sunday in it. She's like, when Jade is like, oh, we'll keep you on a tight leash. And then she steps on the camera. What the hell? Okay. Skip ahead.
We're joking.
Before we go any further, we agreed to a pool party. How come I'm the only one that showed up in a swimsuit?
Yeah, why nobody else is...
We thought you were joking. After all, this show never previously had pool party levels of funding.
Don't worry, Albert.
What?
Madam Jade's investment is on the way.
Did she
Next
say this
time
show
for
is
sure.
always low budget?
Anyway,
She didn't expect there would be a
take a
pool
look around, you
party?
guys. We're coming to you live from the skies above PENACONY in none other than the radiant Feldspar airship.
Quite a luxurious setting. What's the occasion?
Oh, no occasion needed, Miss Acheron. I just wanted to give everyone a taste of PENACONY's history. Over to you, Madam Jade.
Okay,
One amber era ago,
let's talk about the
Odie
patch.
Alfalfa, the Penacony Alfalfa family head, invested a large sum in constructing the radiant Feldspar airship.
There's a
Aside
lot
from
of
the
birds on
opulent parlor, ballroom, and recreation facilities, one could simply relax at the poolside with a few glasses of Soul Glad. This grand airship has sailed above Penacony's sea of dreams for an entire amber era, suspending services only recently in the wake of the crisis.
The Trailblazers have yet to claim responsibility for this matter.
In case you weren't aware, the radiant Feldspar never opens to the public. Only the family's most esteemed guests are invited to take in such breathtaking
So
aerial
it's new
views
area? Is it
of
pretty big?
PENACONY.
You mean to say that after 3 whole versions, the Trailblazers might finally be able to take a vacation?
Another summer
Let's
vacation.
not get ahead of ourselves.
Yes.
The Trailblazers' recent battle against the Order caused great disturbance in PENACONY.
Correct. The Charmony Festival was forced to terminate. One can well imagine the damage to public opinion. The family's reputation must be built anew, and the public must be reassured. There are many delicate issues which urgently need addressing.
Aside from the Oak family, the major lineages are preparing their responses to help deal with the aftermath.
So they're gonna
In the
let us
version
have a pool
2.3
party. It's
Trailblaze
pool
mission,
party
The
patch.
express crew will be invited aboard the Radiant Feldspar
So we can
as
relax
witnesses to important
after
family discussions.
But
What
if the
was
factors
stressful
that
for
disrupted
Sunday
the
maze?
dreamscape have been resolved, what other assistance is required?
The Order stepped all over the Harmony surf. You can't deal with stuff like that out in the open. The family came up with an idea. Fix the Radiant Feldspar as the Charmony Festival's location while simultaneously announcing the reopening of the airship.
A pity none of this razzle-dazzle can fool the IPC. During the Grand Theater final battle, Aventurine may have been digging up dirt on the family and Dreamflux Reef. I'll need to take care of a few things during my visit to Penacony.
Huh? Is the IPC about to make a claim on Penacony?
Never
Probably.
say never.
Probably, yeah.
The gosh dang IPC. All for the Amber Lord, baby.
No.
Reading between the lines, it seems like these discussions concern the future of Penacony.
They do. But a quick refresher. Anyone remember a certain masked fool issuing mutually assured destruction buttons to the residents of Penacony?
Yeah, it felt like
I
a plot
remember.
hole.
Sparkle sent out gifts in each one of the past 3 versions. Surely she...
Would pushing the button really cause Penacony to explode?
I have my doubts. Only one way to find out.
Probably not.
Whoa.
Probably not.
Everyone take a deep breath, okay? You guys have been spending too much time with a certain blonde-haired director. I'm not footing the bill if you blow up the Radiant Feldspar. Let's leave these mysteries for the Trailblazers to explore again. Huh?
Albert
It's
always
time we
gives
got
his
back to the
all
Charming
in
Festival,
these.
baby. Who might the honor guest be, I hear you ask?
Just when they're about to get interesting, Albert hands things over to the Trailblazers again.
Family business is family business, and we've got a show to do, even if the next young lady needs no introduction.
Firefly! Is more cool when she's Sam, though. Sam is cool.
Firefly is a member of the Stellaron Hunters and hails from Glamoth, a world that was destroyed long ago.
Glamoth? The same Glamoth from the Firmament Frontline Glamoth relic set? I remember the planar ornament description had a story about Glamoth's Iron Cavalry Regiment.
Yes, Glamoth was once a rich and powerful empire with a vast territory.
It's like a glowing
After
moth.
the swarm
Glamoth.
invaded,
Or Firefly.
everything was destroyed.
Resisting the swarm called
Was it
for
a
the
swarm?
creation of Glamoth's Iron Cavalry. They were genetically modified soldiers, weapons. that
So she's
existed
the last
only
one,
to
I think.
Wage war.
She's the last
They
one.
piloted mechs to contain the swarm.
Why does
I
she
met
live
many
but
of those
everyone
heroes,
else
and
not
bade
made it?
farewell to many.
What stood out to me is that Sam's full name is actually Firefly Type 4 Strategic Assault Mech, meaning that out there, between the distant celestial bodies, there could be other Sams.
Yeah, that's what I just asked.
Ooh, imagine
What if there's
that.
Mo?
Good thinking, Madam Jade. Perhaps the answer to that question lies in Firefly's myriad Celestia and animated short.
Animated short.
Count me in.
I was wondering, is it really you talking when Sam says something, Firefly?
Yeah.
I actually spend a lot of time practicing my Sam lines.
Oh.
Let me guess. Silverwolf came up with the lines, Blade came up with the movements, and Kafka put them together.
Huh? That sounds a little too professional for us.
Yeah, well, speaking of professional, I think it's time we took a look.
The short
at
has a
what this young
teaser.
lady can do in her
On
combat
Twitter.
mech.
I'm a fire type.
Are they all
character,
cute girls? Yeah,
following
that's my
the path
question.
Of destruction. When using my technique during exploration, I summon my Sam armor. Sam can leap into the air. After landing, Sam attacks all enemies within a set range.
Okay, that looks pretty badass.
Heroic entry.
This is
After
awesome.
using technique to enter battle, for every wave of enemies, weaknesses can be inflicted on units without fire weakness, which lasts for a set number of turns.
In battle, Sam has two forms. In the initial form, using skill consumes HP, while simultaneously regenerating ultimate energy. The lower the HP, the less damage sustained.
Okay.
Are all Stellaron hunters this
It's pretty
careless with their
cool.
lives?
It's pretty cool.
When using ultimate, Sam enters the second battle form,
Kicking.
the dazzling complete combustion state. In addition to more powerful basic attacks and skills, speed is also
Nice.
increased. When using enhanced abilities, Sam's weakness break efficiency and weakness break damage sustained by enemies both increase. Sam restores HP with each attack.
So,
That's so cool. It's
the
got like
complete
wings.
combustion state allows us to get a glimpse of Firefly's view from the mech. That's a determined gaze if I ever saw one.
Amazing.
Enough to set the seas ablaze, I'll wager.
That's so awesome!
It looks awesome.
I want to set the seas ablaze.
Thanks! The complete combustion state's enhanced skill not only allows for increased toughness reduction, it can also inflict fire weakness on target enemies.
The flames that
Oh.
Sam emits when breaking the enemy's weakness are quite spectacular.
Really?
And is that a countdown icon on the action bar?
That's right! When the countdown is up,
You
Sam
can
will
apply
exit
fire
the
weakness?
complete combustion state.
It seems like the effects of Firefly's abilities
I need
all
that.
relate to weakness break. I suppose it would make most sense for Firefly to team up with allies who have weakness break efficiency buffs, or even super break.
Mm-hmm.
I like your
That's
Trailblazer.
right. For example, the Harmony Trailblazer.
Oh.
What a wonderful coincidence! In version 2.2,
Super
the
break.
Trailblazer inherited the Watchmaker's legacy and embarked on the brand new Path of Harmony.
What a patch. It was awesome.
The spirit of Trailblazing.
We remember that.
traversing unprecedented distances to go where none have gone before.
I know.
That's what it's all about. Bringing the will of the Trailblaze to more and more people. And on that note, I've got some good news for y'all. After activating the Harmony Trailblazer following the version 2.3 update, Trailblazers can obtain a Shadow of Harmony through the When Charmony Rings Out
Oh, he's
event
so cute.
screen, thereby upgrading the Trailblazer's Eidolon level.
And if I haven't had time to experience PENACONY yet?
Don't worry. After locking the path of preservation,
She can't remember if she
Trailblazers
experienced
yet to complete
PENACONY
the
yet.
version 2.2 Trailblaze mission can activate the path of harmony early through the When Charmander Rings Out event screen.
Acheron can't.
Whoa! I hope the will of the Trailblaze reaches everyone on this journey.
Well said. Now, without further ado, it's time we got to know a certain highly respected IPC director a little better. Enter Madam Jade.
Jade. Oh my god. She's got a whip. She is stepping on you.
Jade is a director
Good
of the
lord.
IPC's Strategic Investment Department and a member of the 10 Stone Arts. She is as beautiful as she is elegant, and the upcoming Radiant Feldspar discussions are an opportunity for her to showcase her true skills.
In contrast with Topaz's negotiation abilities
Yeah,
and
it's a
Aventurine's
snake.
daredevil spirit, I prefer to operate behind the scenes. Using
There's this
emergency
guy
measures to
like
reap a
reaching
full
for her
harvest
and
when
like
the
throwing
opportunity
all of his
arises.
money at her
It feels
feet.
like making a deal with Jade is a risky proposition. If you ever let your guard down even a little bit, you'll never escape her trap no matter how hard you struggle.
I think the term you're looking for is femme fatale. I like the sound of that.
Mm-hmm. And Jade also has a hobby by
I'm
the name
so
of
glad
Bana
that,
Jade
like-
Exchange. A pawn shop, essentially.
I can
Though it
resist.
kind of sounds like a fine dining experience.
I can resist this
with
one.
you on the menu.
Whew.
One swish of the contract and the customer is 8 billion credits out of pocket.
Watch your step, Trailblazers.
Jade's goal always aligns with her own interests.
I'm safe.
She plays the long game, whetting her customer's appetite while extracting a suitable price. She first draws her customers into a vortex of desire, then bounces where they're most valuable, leaving nothing but an empty shell of despair. Why is everyone staring at me?
Albert?
She'll take your money.
Didn't you just sign an agreement with Jade over the special program budget?
Wait, what? Hold on a second. Oh.
So what exactly happens to people who sign agreements with Jade?
Patience, patience. Why don't we let the combat do the talking? As a quantum-type character following the path of erudition, my basic attack deals blast damage to a single enemy and adjacent targets.
A blast damage dealing basic attack?
Exactly that. My skill, on the other hand, allows me to sign an agreement with a single ally, thereby granting them enhancement and speed boost buffs. When the signee attacks the enemy, they can deal additional damage, but at the expense of consuming their own HP.
Enhancement in exchange for HP. Is that what people mean by bestowing poison in the guise of sweet dew?
I will definitely
Now, of course, if
die.
I choose myself as the signee, the speed boost and HP consumption effects do not apply. When I or
I'll
a
wipe my
signee
team with her.
launch an attack, it accumulates charges for me. When charges are
Yeah,
full,
is Albert
a
okay?
follow-up attack is launched.
The IPCs sure enjoy a follow-up attack.
It seems that the
He's dead.
Strategic Investment Department has its own modus operandi.
Somebody go check
My
on Albert.
ultimate, on the other hand, allows me to mete out punishment in accordance with the agreement. In addition to dealing damage to all enemies, my follow-up attack is enhanced.
Oh, that's cool
If
looking.
there's a place that's
I'll-
closest to a dream,
That's nice.
then are the punished destined for the place that's furthest from it? Like an abyss?
You don't think those places might be one and the same? When using my technique during exploration, Enemies within a set range enter the blind fealty state and will refrain from attacking me. After attacking an enemy inflicted with blind fealty, other enemies in the state will enter the battle, with all enemies sustaining damage.
Just a single sheet of paper. Signing away control of your life to others is all too easy.
Poor Owlbert. He might be doing Jade and the IPC's bidding for a few
Did he
decades
die,
more than
though?
anticipated.
Somebody go poke him.
Wakey, wakey. I don't take kindly to procrastination during working hours.
He's
How are you
scared.
feeling, Albert?
She's scared him back to
You won't be
life.
retiring anytime soon. But then, neither will your program.
Silver linings! Why do I still feel like I'm working for nothing?
I wouldn't trouble yourself with that question. Why don't we talk about the version 2.3 banner instead?
Ooh, great idea! In version 2.3's first half will prevent, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Firefly, as well as the limited 5-star character Ron May. In addition, the drop rates for the limited 5-star light cone, Whereabouts Your Dreams Rest, as well as the limited light cone Past Self and Mirror, will be boosted.
Miss Firefly. She must yearn for the world beyond the cold confines of her surroundings.
Faint lights flickering in the midst of a dark forest.
Meanwhile, in 2.3's second half will prevent, Trailblazers can
Argentina.
acquire the limited 5-star character Jade, and our resident Night of Beauty, Argenti, will also be joining the lineup.
I already have Argenti.
In addition, the drop rates for the limited 5-star light cone, Yet Hope is Priceless, as well as the light cone, An Instant Before Gaze, will be boosted.
So, even the fiercest of executives has a gentle side.
Who isn't moved by the laughter of children? My heart isn't actually made of stone, you know.
And finally, the brand new 4-star light cone After the Charmony Fall will also be joining the warp.
I wonder where
After awakening, the world remains bound to cycles of pain without hope of escape. He's here.
Sunday
Where
is
is
right
Mr.
now.
Sunday right now? She wouldn't have asked that question if it wasn't.
Glass is so bland. But don't go anywhere, Trailblazers.
She would have asked that question unless he's somewhere.
After the break, we'll be talking 2.3 events.
Sunday. Sunday's all that matters. It's all that
In
matters.
2.3's brand new events. First up, a significant update to the
Probably
simulated
next patch.
universe.
So exciting! Did Mr. Screwlum and Dr. Ratio devise a new project?
You guessed it. Led by Mr. Screwlum, Divergent Universe, the human comedy, is a brand new project path.
Up until now, the aim of the simulated universe has been to research the stories of the eons. I'm assuming that the human comedy has more of a human focus?
Yeah, like, if you're free to
That's
play,
the main research thrust
You can
of this
pull on a
phase of the
banner.
simulated
Like, if you're free to
universe.
play and you're
Looks
saving
like
your
this
gems,
project will be conducted
how
on
often would
the
you say you can
radiant
pull on a
Feldspar.
5-star banner and get the character you want? For Genshin, people say maybe once every 2-3 months.
Minga number 2, let me tell you a little more about it. First up, a groundbreaking
just play the
update
game
to the
normally?
Divergent Universe, the arithmetic mapping function.
Yeah, every
In the
other
Divergent
3.
Universe, Trailblazers can
months,
switch between
you can do it,
characters
which
they
is plenty.
already possess.
Huh. So they can create their own lineups?
Precisely. When testing the Divergent Universe, Trailblazers will no longer be limited by character downloads. When character level is lower than the current
Oh.
equilibrium level cap, it will automatically increase to meet the cap.
Okay.
Meaning, if one of my characters is level 1, but I use them in the Divergent Universe, it increases to a set level?
You got it.
So handy!
That's actually amazing.
But what if a character has the level but no suitable relics or light codes?
Right. That's a ton of my
Or
characters
not.
like that.
In that situation, temporary light cones and relics at the
What?
current
You
equilibrium level
can
cap
play
will
with the
be
characters you pulled and see how it
automatically
is.
assigned.
Yeah.
I like when
Yeah.
things are automatic.
Ain't it great? Now we mustn't overlook Dr. Ratio's new brainwave.
That's
Equation.
amazing.
a buff combination of 2 different paths. Before the
I can
start of every
actually play
test,
besides
Trailblazers have the
just my Dan Hung team.
opportunity to select a random equation. And for the equation to take effect, you'll need different amounts of path blessings. Once the required amount
exciting.
has been achieved, the equation will activate, and the team can obtain the corresponding combat abilities. Equation has a max of 3 stars.
I see. So, the higher an equation's star level, the more blessings are needed to activate it?
You nailed it.
Okay.
And to speed things up, the geniuses have kindly marked the required path blessings for each equation in Trailblazer's possession. Knowing which blessings can activate an equation is easy as pie.
That's so considerate. If you're ever struggling to choose, just follow the mark.
Adapting your choices to suit your equation allows you to cater the effects to your current team.
Nice.
It works both ways. You could adjust your team's composition to better suit your current equation. I want to see Trailblazers mixing and matching.
So, if I accidentally chose an unsuitable blessing, or if I want to switch my current equation, can I make a change?
Of course! By visiting the Workbench of Creation, Trailblazers can overwrite their
cute little
existing
guys.
equation and switch it out for another. Unwanted blessings can also be switched out for other blessings, or even enhanced.
Huh? Has the curio store added more purchasable items?
Oh, am I hallucinating? Did Madame Herta really lower the prices?
The curio system has been upgraded. In
Okay.
addition to normal curios, Trailblazers can also choose from weighted curios. These curios are more suited to characters of specific paths or types.
Cool.
And really elevate the combat experience.
Love
Keep your eyes
curios.
peeled, Trailblazers. Separately, we should also take a look at the wealth and escapade domains of the Divergent Universe. Trailblazers can win different prizes in these domains by spending cosmic fragments. But beware, in the event of a program error, your cosmic fragments could be wasted, or even land
Gamba!
you with negative curios.
That's what makes
Sometimes
it
the
fun.
same starting point can lead to very different outcomes. Luck
I
is an
always go all or
important
nothing, man.
component.
I
It
would
sure is.
bet it
Now,
all.
Allow me to introduce an impressive optimization
Bust?
that left a big impression on
Maybe
your
I'll
buddy
take
Albert.
it all.
When suffering defeat in the simulated universe, Trailblazers no longer need to force stop the game. Divergent Universe
Oh!
combat now allows for restart challenge.
Actually
and
good for
Trailblazers
me.
can select a new lineup.
Yay! Because this
I've
sucks.
always wanted that function.
Yeah, it's
After
good.
completing each test in the Divergent
is-
Universe,
this is
Trailblazers
stuff
can
for
acquire
players like me who are
synchronicity
bad.
points and inspiration, allowing them to activate the buff nodes and inspiration circuits.
Yes.
Testing the simulated universe just got a little bit easier.
They're trying to help
Thanks
out
for all the
casuals.
info, Albert. It's just... Didn't you forget something important? What about the planar ornaments?
Yeah, what about the planar
I
ornaments?
thought you'd never ask. The planar ornament extraction function has arrived. Every time Trailblazers clear the Divergent Universe, they can choose to save a record of that challenge and archive the data of the equation, blessings, and curios in question. Choose the planar ornament you want, use the archive, inherit the data and buffs from the archive, challenge the boss enemy, and obtain immersion rewards.
What?
Huh? You mean you can skip
You
ahead?
can just
You
skip
just need to defeat the boss to get
and
quick
just
access
so
to
you
the
can do
planar
it like
ornaments?
a daily. And
Are we
oh man.
Sure, this isn't some cracked version of the simulated universe that Silverwolf put out
Thank
there.
God. This is all stuff for players like me. Because, like, this really hits all the pain points that I have with Simulated Universe. I know I need to do it to get my planar ornaments, but I usually feel like I don't have time to go through the whole thing. And I also, like, don't have... If I die in there, it really sucks because it's like I wasted all that time. And also, not all my characters are built, and that also sucks.
The last person to doubt the Genius Society lost
This is
76
amazing.
accounts.
This is
A
huge.
brand new simulated universe.
Thank God.
Sounds
Lots of
worth a
really,
try.
really stuff I needed.
Amen to
Best
that.
update
now,
ever.
in version 2.3, the Divergent Universe will be adding 2 new planar ornaments. Duran, Dynasty of
You can
Running
treat it like
Wolves,
normal
and
relic farming. It has to
Ford,
happen.
the
It needed to happen.
Topogny Lantern. Make sure to use the
Thank
new
God.
planar ornament extraction function to
Yay!
get a hold of them.
After experiencing ordinary extrapolation, the Divergent Universe will have a weekly cyclical extrapolation objective. By completing this weekly challenge, Trailblazers can obtain a first-time completion reward, as well as additional synchronicity points.
Not to mention, in order to celebrate the arrival of the Divergent Universe, Madam Herta has added the 5-star erudition light cone Eternal Calculus to the store. Trailblazers who wish to redeem it better start reserving some Herta bonds.
It sounds like the level of freedom in the Divergent Universe is really high. Faster access to planar ornaments, full choice of characters. Those are some big gameplay improvements.
Big improvements indeed. In the vastness
Yeah.
of the universe, the eons
It's so
are
much better.
beyond our reach. Humanity must learn to rise from its falls and strike its own path.
When gazing up at the stars, it's important to keep your feet planted firmly on the ground. The stories in Divergent Universe, the human comedy, may seem small, but that does not make them insignificant. Trailblazers, get exploring.
This is a new, whole new mode. Like, this is gonna stay, right? This isn't just an event.
It's a chance for us to find out more about ourselves.
I look forward to the memories.
Any room for a non-human companion? Aside from all of this, in PENACONY's Dreamscape sales store, a deal has been struck with a member of the mysterious Creed Exequy. They wish to seek traces of the shapeless prince in the experiences of your deadly struggles. Unlock the brand new permanent challenge mode, Apocalyptic Shadow. in
Permanent game
Dreamflex
mode.
Reef, and experience those past dreamscapes.
Creed Exequy. Is this the first appearance of this faction
Yeah,
of the
I was about to say
finality?
the shapeless prince.
Not necessarily.
A new permanent challenge mode?
It's about the finality.
So what's different?
In Apocalyptic Shadow, Trailblazers will challenge boss enemies that they have encountered in their journey. Every phase has 2 enemies, which are split into 4 levels of challenge difficulty. The enemies in Apocalyptic Shadow are a little different to regular boss enemies. In preparation for the fight, Trailblazers can read the enemy's traits at the start of the battle.
As with other permanent game modes, during the challenge, there are buff effects for Trailblazers to choose from for every boss. Make sure you maximize the advantages of your lineup. Defeating enemies through team adjustments, or by exploring different battle strategies,
It's the
makes for a
endgame.
richer combat experience. Trailblazers can record a maximum of 3 floors of 3-star quick clearances.
That's right. And after the first time clearance of Apocalyptic Shadow's set difficulty, Trailblazers can obtain the 4-star character Shui Yi, as well as 300 stellar jades and self-modeling resin.
Nice!
We're just getting warmed up. Let's take a look at the permanent game mode rotating schedule. The first phase of the Apocalyptic Shadow Challenge will launch on the day of the version 2.3 update and last for 6 weeks.
Okay, so it
Every
doesn't stay.
version will rotationally update according to the following sequence.
Oh, I see.
Apocalyptic Shadow, Pure Fiction, Forgotten Hall. Just as before.
Okay.
On every other Monday, the permanent challenge stage is replaced.
Related system
It's
functions have
rotating.
also been optimized. When entering the 3 permanent game mode screens from the Interastral Peace Handbook, aside from being able to see the challenge lineups of their friends, Trailblazers can also easily check the star level progress of their current challenge. On the permanent game mode preparation screen, Trailblazers can use preset lineups to create their team, and even customize with drag and drop. How thoughtful.
Mm-hmm. Now let's talk rewards, shall we? By clearing a phase of Apocalyptic Shadow, Trailblazers can earn a maximum of 720 stellar jades.
720? You might want to take another look at our agreement, Albert.
Huh? The maximum number of stellar jades awarded in each phase of the Forgotten Hall, Pure Fiction, and Apocalyptic Shadow
This is so
permanent
cheesy.
challenges is increasing from 720 to 800. And the budgetary increase will be funded through Albert's salary. You.
It's like I said, making a deal with Jade is a risky proposition.
Rewards
then,
increased.
Following this change, Trailblazers can now obtain a total of 2,400 stellar jades through the permanent challenges in each version.
Then why do I hear quiet weeping?
I don't think Owlbird's seeing the bright side.
Albert needs his jades.
Keep it together,
Cool
Albert.
for
Now. In the upcoming version, the origami birds also venture
I
into
guess Robin.
the radiant Feldspar. Bring with them a little game. Here's hoping Trailblazers can help to test it out.
An
Okay.
arcade game? Huh, let me give Silverwolf a call.
These origami birds are very endearing. But why do I have a sense of déjà vu?
This arcade game, Trailblazers need to cause elimination within a specified number of
What?
steps in order to increase
It's
the
Candy
bird's
Crush.
combat power. Before the end of every turn, corresponding damage is calculated according
Oh
to
my
the
God.
difference in combat values. When your opponent's HP returns to 0, like my bank account, victory is sealed.
This gameplay.
Could it really be?
The legendary.
I never thought the day would come when I could play match 3 on a PENACONY airship.
In the Origami Bird class event,
It's Candy
Trailblazers
Crush.
can also do battle
Yes.
freely with friends from across the universe.
Can I fight Silverwolf?
Of course! Be they old buddies or gaming acquaintances, all can connect and play. Get tested.
Great!
The next event is called Stellar Shimmer. Does that name ring any bells for anyone?
Stellar Flare. Is this the sequel?
You're a sharp one, Miss Acheron. Stellar Shimmer brings with it lots of brand new challenge mechanisms and trial character lineups.
What's Stellar
Catering your
Flare?
team to suit the mechanisms is the key to victory.
These mechanisms. Care to divulge a little more?
Well, for example, in certain stages, breaking an enemy's weakness can grant you an extra action. In other stages, characters enjoy unlimited revivals and can regenerate 50% of their energy.
Does that mean Trailblazers can try doing away with survivability units and focus purely on damage output lineups?
Mm-hmm. Defeat as many waves of enemies as possible in a set number of cycles to complete the challenge and obtain rewards. Whew! That's it for events.
Okay.
Time we took another breather. Don't go anywhere. More fascinating updates on version 2.3 are right around the corner.
Well, the simulated universe stuff is the most exciting thing for me by far. I don't care about Candy Crush, and I know I'm probably not doing a lot of in-game.
Gift of Odyssey.
I'm trying to
Check in
just
for
build my
10 free
characters
rewards.
when I'm not doing story.
The usual.
There's also version 2.3's
Oh, hey!
double events.
Free
Our
wishes.
good friends Planar Fisher and Realm of the Strange.
Double planar ornaments and materials?
Good.
What's not to love?
Also in this version are the newly added Cavern Relics, Iron Cavalry against the Scourge, and the Wind-Soaring Valorous.
Trailblazers can head for the Cavern of Corrosion, Path of Cavalier challenge to obtain them.
Mm-hmm. And let's not forget the new Path of Erudition trace materials that'll be added to the brand new calyxes, rough sketch, dynamic outlining, and exquisite colored draft.
For Trailblazers who wish to level up traces for me, these materials are indispensable.
So many updates! Man, I can't wait for this version to drop.
God, I think
And
some
we're
tea
at
went down the wrong
end
way.
of the version 2.3
Okay.
special program.
Pretty
It's
amazing.
about time we bade farewell to this white night.
It's
Thanks
basically
again
all
for
about
everyone's
Firefly
support and viewership.
and
I eagerly await
Jade.
the version 2.3 story. Here's
I care
hoping
about the
PENACONY
story.
discussions make for smooth sailing.
maybe Sunday.
Please, Trailblazers, do
Will you-
support the work of the IPC.
Maybe he'll be there.
I'm looking forward to the brand new Divergent Universe.
And Divergent
Not to
Universe.
mention all those brilliant events.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Don't forget to try them out.
Sure will.
In that case, see you in the next stream, Trailblazers. How I'll be waiting for you at the usual spot.
Bye.
Okay, awesome. Good stream. But why did it look like there's something going on here at the end?
What the heck is written in this thing anyway? That's it. That's it. I've had it. What am I? A god joke to them? Getting me to read our virgin name. They're too afraid to read out for themselves.
What is going on?
Not to mention the bullying. All these years working my tail for this out for the RPC, and even the audience thinks I'm an intern. No, they're using my salary to fund the stellar Jade's budget for the new events. The audacity! You two, get out of here.
Oh my god. What? Wait. Xiaoji and Teacup. Sorry, Mr. Albert. We'll be giving you 7 days of paid time off ASAP.
Ha! Tell that to Sunday.
What?
Listen up. The 3 years are up. I
Tell that to
quit. If you didn't know already, I got an offer from
Sunday
the
Alive.
Show to host
Confirmed.
a war dance. Albert's
Confirmed.
about to become a big-time sports anchor. You
Confirmed.
can get that on your knees and beg for all I care. It won't make any difference.
Well,
What?
actually, that war dance offer and the 7 days of paid time off I mentioned, they're the same thing.
You... Huh?
Well, he just passed out. What do we do now? Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most important event
What is
in the
going on?
Cienjo calendar. The war
What's
dance.
going on here?
The opening session is right around the corner. Here, you will witness members from all Cienjo delegations vying for supremacy in the Luminary Combat Arts Ceremony.
There's more
First,
stuff.
Put your hands
thought it
together
was over.
for the Cienjo Yaoqing delegation. Fierce and swift is Fei Xiao, the Merlin's Claw. And by his side, he doesn't drink plain soup and has no time for coriander.
I heard about him
It's
already.
the celebrated medicinal chef
From Twitter.
Xiao Zhou.
Yeah,
Just
see,
wait.
it's
Up
our
next,
furry
He's
man.
cold and silent as a hunting shadow.
Oh,
The crow-feathered weirdo, Mota!
who?
And following close behind him is
Wait,
the
what?
Shenzhou Juming delegation.
Who's the weirdo?
Strong and righteous is Huayan, the flaming heart.
Mozart?
And now, she strikes while the iron is hot and forages while the flames are bright. It's one of the flame will.
I want to know about the weirdo.
Yunli! These are some wordy intros. And finally, the official host delegation has arrived. Let's hear
Awesome.
it for the Cienjo Luofu. Please welcome, having suddenly returned home for the victory lap, is the new Alchemy Commission Cauldron Master, Ling Sha, as well as an exceptionally gifted
Are you
and
kidding me?
legendary new sword master.
There's
who
so
shall
many.
remain anonymous for the time being. No wonder they needed me for this gig.
Okay. Wow, that was a lot of characters. They teased. Okay, well, 10 out of 10 live stream. I'm really looking forward to, because they mentioned Sunday like 2 or 3 times, and that gives me so much hopium for the story patch. Oh wait, Sariel's showing right now?
Water and the future that you don't want to face will never come.
Did I miss anything up to this point? kind of... I'm looking for anything. Sam.
Why do people choose to slumber? Because in the end, we will wake from our dreams. War dance? I can't miss out. I'm joining too.
New outfit. March. That's pretty cute. March new outfit or new path. Wait, is that it? Is it? I only saw one new skin. It's more than a new outfit. It's a whole new, like, path. It was like 5 seconds, though, long.